Hello, it's Adia. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you have been here before. While I'm welcoming you here, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. So today is I think this is a cool video. So today's video is in collaboration with Keeping Up with BB. She is here on YouTube and on Instagram. We have a very similar makeup style, and we are collaborating for the next installment of my color series. So I think it was 2 weeks ago I did the first video, and that was peach. And so I was talking about my favorite peach tones, like my favorite peach makeup products, kind of how I like to wear peach, things that I liked that I think complement peach, etc., etc. Today we're doing the same thing, but this time we're doing green. So green is probably one of my least used makeup colors. I don't tend to go into like the greens, blues, purples very much. I definitely like to stick more in the warm neutrals, the peach, orange, brown, bronze, pink. That's my comfort zone without a doubt. So I thought it would be cool to step outside of my comfort zone. Thank you, BB, for suggesting green. It was definitely a challenge for me to even find a few green eyeshadows that I could potentially use for this. So don't forget to check out BB's video. I will link it below. And as you can see, I already have my base. I actually really like this base. I'm using I'm using two new things. I'm using the Fenty Bright Fix eye brightener, and I'm also using the Victoria Beckham bronzer. Spoiler alert, I love both products. Let me know if you want to see a review or a demo of those products in the future here on YouTube. But yeah, let's just get started. Okay, I have you guys all zoomed in. Wow, that's really close. Okay, let me put my hair back. Okay, so green eyeshadows. I really don't have that many, honestly. One that I was kind of thinking of using was in this E.L.F. Retro Paradise palette. So this green is nice. I might use this one actually. This is just like, it has like a little bit of shimmer in it, but I feel like it's kind of the shimmer that you don't really see when it's on the eye. It's more just shimmer in a matte eyeshadow to make it more blendable. But here's this one. This is actually really quite nice. I might use this one. The other ones that I really like are the Rare Beauty, the Confident Energy palette. This palette is gorgeous. Like, these shadows are so pigmented. This green in here is kind of more that like olive green. Like that. See, look at that. Like, so beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely the olive green to the like antique gold kind of look. Really pretty, but I don't know if that's what I want to use. The other option that I had, it's another like really affordable product, is the REVLON COLORSTAY. Oh my gosh, I have not even opened this. No. Wow. Okay, Adia, you really need to use your makeup. Have I really not ever opened this? Okay, I'm kind of embarrassed because I bought this. We're not going to say how long ago I bought this palette, but I bought this palette quite some time ago. And no, I've never even opened this shit. Wow. Okay, well, here we go. This is also a really beautiful palette. You see they have like this lime. Ooh, this is a nice color. This is kind of the color I was looking for. See this one? It's like that super lime green. It's a very buttery kind of metallic. Wow, I was looking to use like a color like this, but I didn't have anything, and I almost bought something, but now I'm just like so pleased with myself that I didn't buy anything because I clearly had something totally untouched. Wow, so these are kind of, I think I'm going to use this one. This is, yeah, the Revlon Player. But I'm just going to show you one more palette that I have that has green in it that I really like. So in my last Spring Favorites video, I was talking about the ODEN'S eye palettes. They're really beautiful. This one is really, it's really quite nice. This is like the Alva 2. So there's this one that, this is a really pretty green. And it has kind of like yellow and blue like micro glitters in it. That's the, and then it also has this color. It's more of a like that acid yellow green. It's a little less pigmented, but just as beautiful. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to use this one. And what I think I want to do is just do kind of like a wash of color and just keep the rest of the skin pretty fresh. That to me is how I would feel most comfortable wearing green shadow. I think another option for any kind of bright shadow is just to only do it in the corner and just have the rest of the eye like empty, maybe do like really thin liner, mascara. And you could do that with any pop of color and it looks so cool. It looks like you did so much and you literally only put shadow like in the corner of your eye. So, okay. And I'm just gonna kind of, yeah, I'll you do this eye first since it's like better for the camera. I feel like when you have a vibrant color, it's good to kind of like pat it first. And then when there's nothing on your brush, then sweep it. Just because you don't want to like sweep it around when you have a lot of product in your brush, because then it's going to be more likely to have fallout and mess up the rest of your makeup. Especially like in my case when I've already done my base makeup. So I'm really just like tapping the product onto my eyelid. And they're already like, how cool, right? Like something like this, I think just looks really, really cool. I don't know if the camera is like picking up the shimmers, but the shimmers in this are actually really beautiful. I think the fact that it has these gold shimmers makes it a little more wearable. And I think it also makes the shadow more blendable. And now I'm just kind of like turning my brush vertically and just like using this part to just like blend it up a little bit. I'm going just like slightly above the crease just so that you really do see that full impact of the color. Okay. Ooh, this is really pretty. Okay, so I feel like I could stop here. I could just do mascara and just kind of leave it alone. But I do want to use like one more color in this palette. I'm going to take this icy blue and I'm going to do it along the lower lash line. I'm going to just focus. Ooh, this one is one of those. Ooh, I feel like this is one of those that would rather be wet. I might just do it in this like inner bottom part. Because I think if I try to like drag it under the whole lash line, it's going to really get messy. Yeah, this color is kind of like, it would be better if I had something here to like wet it. Like a little Fix Plus or something, but it's okay. And then I do want to do something to pull it out a little bit. So I'm going to take this little tiny angle brush. This is the 23. And I'm going to take, I guess I'm going to start with the lighter, this like teal color. And then if it doesn't look good, then I'll use the dark blue. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. I'm just kind of lightly etching this like over the fold in my eye. And then I'm going to try to keep it as thin and like close to the lash line as possible. Because I don't want to take away from like this lime green. I might not even go like all the way in. But yeah, I like that because I do feel like it pulled my eye up a little bit. So yeah, just gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Oh, I want to tell you guys there's another UK crime drama that I really liked. And it's called, I think it's called Gangs of London. And that was also on Amazon Prime. That is a really good show, but it's super bloody. Like it's like very like violent and graphic. Like sometimes I had to close my eyes. I'm not gonna front. Like I don't like seeing blood and like seeing people just all beat up and stuff like that. Like even though I know it's like fictional, I really don't like it. But I love action movies. Like I love action. So it's kind of like, you know, sometimes I watch these shows with my eyes closed. Like Mayans is another example. Mayans I love. Oh my gosh. And the two like stars of the show are so fine. Uh, oh, okay. Look at this. I think this looks really good. I'm going to stop here because I feel like I don't want to push my luck. But this is, I think, something that's like true to my makeup style, but a little bit different also, which is what I was trying to accomplish with this look. So I'm going to put on some mascara and then I'm going to come back to talk about blush and lipstick. Okay. For mascara, by the way, I use the Lancome Idole, which I really like. And I usually do not like mascaras that have this kind of plastic brush, but this is a very nice mascara. Okay, so I think that for green, I think peach is a really good color to pair with green eyeshadow. Kind of like how I talked about in my last video, I think peach is, at least on my skin tone, is kind of more like a neutral type of color. So I don't think it's going to like compete with the eyeshadow, but it will also add warmth to the face because depending on what your undertones are, if you're using green, it can maybe bring out maybe like some sallowness to your skin, and I'm like neutral, sometimes like very olive undertones. So I think adding something that's really warm can kind of like brighten back up the face and add that like freshness to the face so I don't look like sickly or anything like that. That's like at least my thought process. So I want to use something new, and this is the ColourPop the cheek palette. I have the shades Tea Cakes right here, and I mean the color I want to use is like this one, but it came broken, so I just like pressed it back in the pan. But the color I want to use, it's called Pralines. I'm just gonna kind of pat into the skin. That's a nice color. It's not super pigmented, which is fine by me. I don't think it needs to be like super, super pigmented. As long as it's buildable, then I'm fine with that. I'm just gonna kind of like lightly put on a little bit more. I feel like this is, yeah, it's shimmery. And I don't know if that's like the highlighter that's kind of like spilling in, but it's definitely a shimmery blush. It's very reminiscent to me of NARS Orgasm, kind of, you know what I'm talking about, that like peachy shimmer. Not mad at it. That's a really beautiful blush. And I'm just gonna go all over my forehead too, because I feel like that just makes it natural. So it's not like the blush is just like only on the cheeks. Yeah, this is definitely a shimmery blush. So if you're not into that, then you might not love this. But I think it's pretty. See, like already I feel like I look more alive and just like freshened up. And so I'm thinking of doing the same for my lips. Definitely like into like the peachy things. Oh, one thing I do want to talk about for eyeshadow is this E.L.F. J Kissa the Silky to My Heart. So this liquid shadow is a green. It's very similar to my eyeshadow. The only difference is that it has like blue glitters in it. It's really pretty actually. And then the white side is just like, it's totally clear and it just has like multicolored. See that? Like how pretty. Gorgeous. I actually might do like a little bit in my inner corner. This is still available, I've heard, on like the E.L.F website. So I'm just going to do like a tiny bit in the inner corner just because I have it out here and it's really pretty. Yeah. There. Yeah, just to be a little bit extra. All right, so for lips, again, I definitely want to stick with like the peachy, terracotta, whatever kind of shade. I have these two here from PROPA Beauty. I feel like I need something lighter. This is a pretty color, but I don't know. Is it too dark? What do you guys think? This color, actually, I'm going to try another color because in my mind I was thinking something light. So I feel like I'm not going to be okay with sticking with this. But let me know in the comments if you like this color or whatever color I'm going to try to come up with next. Okay, so actually what I'm going to do is what I did last night is I use this Patrick Ta She's Independent. I don't know what this product is called. It's like a creamy gloss kind of thing, but it's a pretty light beige, but it's really good like whenever you have like a color, any kind of nudie kind of color that you just want to lighten up. It's a really pretty formula. So I'm just going to put a little in the middle. And it smells really minty. And I'm just going to like pat it to blend it out a little bit. See, yeah, this is what I had in mind. I definitely was thinking like something lighter. Here we are, part 2 of the color series, green. What do you guys think? Let me know what color I should do next. And also let me know if there is somebody on YouTube that you think would be good for me to collab with. So I really love this. I'm really excited about this video, about some of the products that I used, some new ones, some old ones. We have drugstore, we have high-end, we have the clean beauty, we got black-owned beauty. So there's literally something for everybody in this makeup look. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, I really, really appreciate it. And also do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, sign up for notifications because in case you haven't noticed, I have gotten pretty consistent lately. I will be uploading every Sunday around noon, not always like right at noon on the dot, but like around noon Pacific. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.